Everything's sounding great. Live from LA. This is Smart and Mild.
This is Smart and Mild. We got the one, the only, the motherfucker. AMBJAAY up on this motherfucker.
Hey,
it costs a little like this. You hear me? You already know what's going on.
It costs like look like this, bro.
Mr. Hustle Bones in the place.
Yes,
Costs to
sir.
live like this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like I now we know a little bit about you. I know a little bit about you because we've been talking, hanging out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And first of all, you cool dude. I like
Appreciate
you. You know what I'm saying?
You cool too.
Yeah, like on a personal level, you know, I
Appreciate
like that. You know, we talk, women and stuff like that, and money and you know how we're gonna dominate this whole world all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been seeing you, bro, like because Uno has popped, by the way.
Yeah.
53 million views, I last checked.
Yeah.
But you got other songs on the way that are gonna like getting ready to blow up, and you got like new songs like that are people haven't even heard yet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got some shit dropping. I just did Boo Bop Bean. Then I'm finna drop I think I'm finna shoot a video Saturday, man. I'm trying to get more consistent. Like that's my goal. I need to work on for sure.
Word.
I like it with this Boom Bop Bang. You're
Yeah.
trying to make the club just like a mess.
I just feel like that's all. Like I ain't the only guy from LA that make that type of music. You know, that's just like a LA. Like that's just us. Like that's our scene.
Okay.
That type of music for sure.
Yeah. What I like about like your music, it's like it's not. You ever heard of drill?
Yeah, I listen to drill all the time, from Chicago to New York to everywhere, really.
Yeah, it's like almost like LA's version of it in a weird way. Like it's like but that it's like the hard beating, like but like you can't help yourself but dance.
Dance,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
Man. That's what I'm trying to do, make you dance, man.
How do you keep yourself so silly like during these like wild times that we're going through right now?
Because like before I was rapping, I was already like a silly guy. Like I used to like just shoot on my homies or just have fun. Like I like to have fun. People don't have fun in their music no more, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes music be about depression or wars or ops, or I just want to like have fun.
Right.
Yeah, that's a different mix because definitely like LA's music scene is in a very kind of like lost, confusing space.
Yeah.
It's super dark. It's a little bit emo, and then
Yeah.
it's very violent. Like that's just reality of it.
Like where I was coming from, I ain't gonna lie, not just where I come from, but period LA, it was just like gang banging music, like to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I like kind of switched it up a little bit, like you can have fun.
Who did you take after to get to this place? Because I feel like anything that we're starting, like for example, like me and Cam, we're looking after like Flagrant 2 with Andrew Schultz. Obviously, we like people like Joe Rogan.
Bill Burrs of the world.
There's elements of us mimicking a little bit until we get to a place.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of mimicking in your music though.
Yeah.
I see you being pretty original. You're cross-cultural,
Yeah.
especially with like Uno.
Yeah.
You're willing to play with different things like that. How do you become that?
I think really my brother and sister, to be honest, because like I don't really have no idols. It's just like where we come from. Not too many people really make it out of Watts, so just watching them like my bro was he's still a music producer, and then sis writing poetry. And then like just really graduating high school, like I had to be a man of my own and really figure it out and find a way to do something with my life before it get too late. Cause I tell everybody that's my age, like women gonna be here, drugs gonna be here.
Word.
You know, everything gonna be here, opportunity not. So you gotta
Right.
take it wise for granted. You feel me?
Word. That's what's up, man.
Sure.
Because you got like older brothers and sister,
Yeah.
and that's cool. Like advice tends to come from the top. They kind of come down because like they learn their lessons,
Yeah.
and they don't want you to make those same mistakes.
For sure.
You know, and you growing up in Watts, like tell me a little bit about that. Like you were born and raised there.
Yeah, born and raised. For sure. It's like the regular, like every regular neighborhood. You know, you gonna have gang bang. You got your good, you got your bad. But it's up to you to choose what you want to do with your life. You feel me?
Right.
Like, and most people our age don't want to really do nothing. You know, like,
Right.
I was like that too. I ain't gonna lie. I was just smoking,
Right.
ain't doing nothing in my life. But the weed helped me. Like, nah, you got to do something with your life. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't want no 9 to 5 for surely. I don't.
But it's tough. It's tough because like it's so easy to get caught up in that. Like
Yeah, it
especially
is.
because like that's your upbringing. It's your friends, and you can easily be like out here doing all kinds of stuff.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got caught in it. You know, you live and you learn. But like, like as you realize when you get older, you feel me? You really realize like that ain't like it only leave you in 2 places, dead or in jail. You feel me? Lost a lot of homies to jail and death, so you gotta do something.
It's brutal.
It's real. Coming off of your like new streak of just like music, you're finally really releasing a lot of tracks since Uno. where are you with being your own artist? Are you looking for a label? Like, is independence very important to you, or are you excited about signing to like a larger record deal?
Okay, the first thing, like, my brother and sister, I really want to make them like bosses, like to where they gonna have their own label, and like I ain't gonna be the only priority no more. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have different people because we like to uplift people.
Yeah.
And then 2 years, I would sign with another label, but not right now, like because I just feel like they don't really know how to market a LA artist, right? To me, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about like music no more. It's about who could sell the most. Who popular. It ain't about you can have some trash ass songs.
Yeah.
But if you got the fan base, you feel me, they gonna support it. You feel me? They don't build artists no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you have a label try to have you be something that you weren't, or what's the ickiness of the industry that you felt already?
I'm not gonna say that. It's just like once you're a team, I feel like sometimes you gotta push the team player. Like y'all a team. Don't just focus on one player. You got a shooting guard, you got a center, you got a point guard. Everybody gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just focus on the main player, like, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. All right. So you're trying to build that whole infrastructure around you where everybody's coming up at the same time.
Yeah, because if we help each other, we all gonna win. Feel me? For sure.
Yeah. I mean, we all gonna win, man. And like I think, and it comes down to like collaboration and work ethic.
Yeah.
And continuous and also being consistent, like you said.
Yeah.
And I what I'm seeing like what I've noticed for you is I saw like you're obviously making music. You're also like trying to figure out your lane.
Yeah.
And then Uno came.
Yeah.
And Uno came and just popped.
Yeah, for sure.
And then like so what was that like for you, seeing that like just like okay, I'm trying to make my move in this industry, and all of a sudden I make this song and it just freaking explodes.
First of all, before anything that I gotta thank my brother and my sister for sure. Cause like if it wasn't for my brother, like I was grinding. Like I'll take money from them, like not take, but like borrow. Like can I have like $40, $60?
It's an investment.
Yeah, to go to the studio. They was working. So while they working, they probably don't even know. Well, they know what I'm doing, but they probably don't know when I'm going to the studio. I just go to the studio.
Right.
Then one day my bro just found DistroKid, and I was just grinding. He throw the whole tape on there, and I just blew up from there. And things been like, it been lit, but you have your ups and downs. We keep going. You got to keep going.
Yeah. Well, I respect so much about you being on our couches.
Yeah.
You truly have a song that you save DJs' lives.
Yeah.
If they see the dance floor getting weird.
Yeah.
You throw Uno on, and it's a safe bet
100%.
that you get the women back up on the dance floor.
Right.
You obviously are getting the Latina girls.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
The curly-headed overlord. She's Iraqi, but she's one of the first ones to get in there.
Word.
And so you've already done a big service.
Yeah.
But you also, I think, your name's still new to the industry. You have a song that like really transcends, but at the same time, you're still in building phases of what this career really is going to end up becoming.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I don't think people to this day still know who sing that song. Like, they just know like the numbers. They like when it first came out, they just put Uno Dos. They wouldn't put my name. You feel me?
Right.
And I think it's important that you actually like are aware of that.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's the case?
I don't know, to be honest, because when I first met the song, people thought I was Latino. So at first they didn't really know who it was.
Okay.
Like when it first came out, they didn't even know who I was.
Right.
Like I had a lot of people tell me that for sure.
Well, that's interesting because like speaking of Latino, you had like a parody of that same song blew up. Cuantos tacos?
Mm-hmm.
Is that four tacos? Whatever it is in Spanish. And and that blew up too. But like, like, where do you when you see that? Like, is that like kind of a compliment to your song, or like it's some kind of like I don't know. What do you?
I'm gonna keep it on with you. The younger me, I used to get mad, but like I don't get mad. Like when people like mimic you or do anything behind you, I just get happy now. Like that mean you doing something great. Like the younger me would have been like, oh man, he's stealing my. Nah, I don't care no more because like they know who created the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's an ode to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when Uno first came out, you can ask my bro and sis. I was already done with that, so I'm like, fuck that song.
Yeah.
The next, cause like I was seeing the baby, like bro, that nigga worth like hustle bone. This what it's coming.
Yeah.
He's just coming and coming and coming. Like you know what I'm saying. Fuck that song. Now it's time for the next one. The next one. My bad.
Right. No.
Sorry. So that's what we trying to do in 2022 for sure.
So when you're sitting in there and you're just catching a vibe, it's just you alone with a mic, or maybe you with some of your friends and your family.
Yeah.
And it starts to transcend. is there any way to expect that?
Um,
Did you have that feeling like, oh, this one's different?
Yeah, like when I was doing it in the studio, cause like I noticed all my songs I write, they hits. You know what I'm saying? When I freestyle, they be okay. But like all my songs I ever wrote, they hits. Like,
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at first it was regular, but I was telling my boy D3, like I already knew it was a hit. It was just different at the time of that moment, for sure.
Do you felt it because cause you know, the reason why I asked that because you know a lot of people when they produce something they think everything's a hit. Like this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one.
Nah.
But not all the time that happens.
Now when I go in the studio, you can ask bro and sis, I don't be liking my songs, but that one it just like I don't know if y'all pay attention, but I kind of like borrow a lot of stuff from movies. Like Let's Party on, like I got that off of Friday. You feel me? I'm like, so when you hear that, it's already like what the hell, like you know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, never, like this guy crazy.
That's what's up. And like you know, debut of Boom Bop Bing just came out. Well, actually, let me scale back a little bit. Let me scale back because you know that's what the new song is coming out. But you had other songs with like Blueface that are big pop with Carne Asada. You know, girls twerking in the swimming pools and all that. And then you had a few songs that actually got popping like over hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah,
it was I forgot.
I got Blow the Pickle with
Blow the
Wiz.
Pickle.
Oh yeah.
Do Not Disturb. You know, I was thinking, and you have other songs that are just like popping. They're you know, people are starting to really recognize it. Like, oh, this guy like has like his own vibe to him.
My first song I ever like kind of catch buzz was a song called Shit Talker though. Like
Shit Talker, yeah.
Yeah, like that was my first little song, and then I came with the tape. It was over with. Like, you know, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up. I want to mention Boom Bop Bang because it's a debut.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be huge. That's another one that's gonna be huge. Boom Bop Bang, I just came out the pussy.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite songs of yours.
It's reckless.
It's fun. You know what I mean? And this is a song you play, you know, when you're like 10 drinks in or something like that at the club, and then you know. Like listen, you tell a girl, you sit next to a girl, and you're like, listen, this song is on, and you don't like sing the song to her. You kind of tell her like, I'm going to Boom Bop Bang your pussy, you know. And it's a perfect way transition into like you know getting her up. You know what I mean?
Right, hook it.
You know, I'm sorry.
So in the episode before this that just came out, we did have a relationship expert come on who was talking to Cam.
Yeah.
And we sometimes get some horrible advice on the show.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the boom bombing is horrible advice or not, but we will have viewers go out there and just throw it around a little bit. So hit us up in the comments. Tell us if it works.
We're trying out everything. You know, we're putting the cup on people's heads. We're just coming at the women saying hello, and then sometimes you gotta tell them you're gonna boom bop in your pussy. You know,
you gotta boom bop me.
Try it all out.
Because life is an experiment at the end of the day.
It is,
and we're just doing the best that we can.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. But we do have we're really excited for Boom Bop Bang. So excited.
Appreciate
it. Because we saw the big boom from Uno, and then now we're see where this is going. And to have you on this podcast, man, we're just so pumped. We got you.
I got you.
We got you something.
Oh, I appreciate y'all.
So because we're just excited for this debut, and then what it's gonna produce. And so we want to give you something, so maybe you can flex a little bit on when you're out there. You know what I'm saying?
My boys, man, on game.
So when you're out there. So we got you something. Check this out. See what's up. See what's up.
See how it's coming.
Are those Giannis Antetokounmpos? I can't even pronounce it.
Hey, that's crazy because I needed some basketball shit.
There we go.
Hey, Val Sanchez, y'all man, for the ball y'all up. It's over with.
Those are dope.
That's what's up.
Hold on, let me get another look.
Oh, I like it.
Shout out my boys, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Giannis Antetokounmpos. That's how you pronounce it, I think. Antetokounmpos, yeah. We got the bag and everything. It's official,
Appreciate it, man.
Straight out the Nike store, not like the somewhere random Foot Locker or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So we're excited, man, because
appreciate y'all, man, for sure. That's love.
We love
That's
it.
love, man.
We just appreciate you. We love everything you're doing.
That's all love, man.
Yeah, and we think those, if you wear those to any concert, and we're playing Boom Bop Bang, that's all. That's all we we're shouting out. That's all.
Hit it one time for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Hit it one time on the. Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on.
They're all there.
There.
Boom Bop Bang. Hey.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. Hey. I like that, man. I like that. It's just energy. You know what I mean? Like these songs are just like freaking pure energy and nothing but like all positive vibes.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like we do want to be a place where we obviously want to talk about all forms of culture, whether or not it's the disasters that are happening, the politics are happening, but at the same time we have to celebrate the one life we exist in.
You have to.
And I love your music for that.
Appreciate it.
Like, you're willing to be goofy. You're willing to have some fun. And that's what's so beautiful about it, because we have to be able to get up and dance every once
you
in a
have
while.
to.
Even if it's the worst time,
You have
the worst week, like, you got to dance a little bit.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, how y'all feel about the Travis Scott thing?
Oh.
You want to get into the heat with us, huh?
Actually,
Got to,
before we actually get into that heat, I actually wanted to ask you another question, because you know, a lot of artists have this boom, right?
Yeah.
And I can't help but think of I'm already Lil Nas X, right? So Lil Nas X had a big song too, Horsetown Road or whatever the fuck it's called. Old Town Road.
You called it Hosetown Road?
I said a Horsetown Road, but whatever. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Okay?
You need to settle down, bro.
Who the fuck cares? I know my mind is just
our sponsorships are difficult enough at the point.
I know at this point we're just gonna get like sex stores as sponsors.
It's all right.
Sorry. Victoria's Secret, but like my point is like you had a big song too that popped. And, you chose to go the route of, I want my family to manage me, and we're going to go this route of, going this route of like, we want to produce the music that we want, rather than going to the big label, which you could have gone and then gone, somewhere the fuck else, like some of these guys.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was with the label.
Well, yeah, like you were the label, but I'm saying like you could have gone down a path of God only knows where.
But you're saying you tried it. And you felt it.
Not really, because like I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't know how to explain that. I ain't gonna lie to you, because it's like when you come from nothing, you would think a label is everything, but it ain't what you think it is, man. That shit like all the game for real.
They're like the distribution center.
Yeah, but like they choose on, and this is my opinion, they choose on who they really want to make a star. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like that's how I feel on me. Like yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the backroom meetings, it says like this person or that person.
Yeah, because you could be an artist that just like really put in the work. You going to the studio, you going to all the interviews, you never late, and I don't know. Sometimes good people just get treated worse. You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta like be the person that just wants to like claw.
Yeah.
And be like just kind of an asshole probably to make it. But you seem like such a a chill dude.
Yeah.
I can't see you clawing like that.
Yeah,
and honestly, I don't really like supporting artists that are clawers like that.
Yeah.
Other than maybe like Jay-Z and like Kanye.
Yeah.
The only guys I'm like, yo, do your fucking thing.
Yeah.
Be fucking crazy and wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be chilling for real.
But so let's get into this Travis Scott thing.
Yeah, I want to know.
Because it's getting dicier and dicier every moment.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, prayers to my boy though, man. You feel me?
Yeah,
First, before lost a lot of money, man. Trying to do something positive, so prayers to him. Man.
Well, and to everybody involved, it's an absolute disaster.
Yeah, prayers to the families too, for sure. That lost
lives. I mean, there was I found out there was unfortunately a 9-year-old that was killed in there, and I'm like,
it's crazy.
And a 10-year-old died. A 9-year-old's still in a coma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so where did it go from here? Anyway, that was a tragedy to say the least, and who knows how that happened. Apparently, it was crowding and
But where do we go? Like, because we are a society that wants to be like, who's to blame?
Yeah,
right. Like,
it's kind of
we always desire like, who's to blame?
That's what I kind of hate.
Can Travis actually be like super mad at the organizer?
Mm-hmm.
Which I know he's obviously a huge organizer of it,
right?
But there's elements of like, what the fuck was the security doing? Unfortunately, as just an avid fan, what the fuck was Travis Scott doing? Yeah. Right, like experiencing that, but obviously not knowing the gravity.
Yeah,
hearing the different things that are going on.
Right.
But then also just humanity in the sense that like this was all going on, and the only thing that killed people was just too many people pushed against each other.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, what a disaster.
Yeah. I believe asphyxiation is what you call it. Like when your church is choked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they were all drugged out.
Well, I mean, that's a possible, part too. But like obviously plus asphyxiation, you can't breathe and,
What is that? How do you feel like as an artist, like when you're on stage, what is your responsibility towards like the fans in those situations?
I ain't gonna lie, just from the fan perspective, I feel like he should have did, like they saying he should have did, was stop the whole show.
Slow it down.
Like, stop the whole show, like show over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once he seen that one person pass out. But it's like, at the time, it's 1,000 people. It's like, damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Like, and he way up here, not like that. He damn near can't hear. He damn near up there with God. He can't. I don't know. I really can't really talk on it, but I just feel like he ain't mean no harm. You know, he just trying.
Well, I could imagine potentially me, like, let's say I'm Travis Scott and I'm like one of the biggest artists out. He's had shows bigger than that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe not bigger than that, but he's had shows that size.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And so
for sure.
it's not the first time that he's probably seen someone get dragged out of his concert like that.
Yeah.
As scary as that is. Looks lifeless. You're probably expecting more overdose than trampling. I could never expect trampling of being reality. So then you have one person go, and there is that very eerie image where he's like kind of up on stage. He's like, yeah. And then
Someone's
that
being
person's
dragged
getting
out
like
to dead.
airlifted out by
Yeah.
basically the crowd.
Yeah, it's like Jesus.
But how many times has he maybe had to see something similar to that?
Yeah.
And then he talks about it later and he's like, what happened to that person? Like, OD'd, didn't die.
Right.
And you're like, bet.
Right.
But now you could never imagine 8 people passing away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he not finna perform for a while.
Right.
Maybe. And then again, I always am like, was that some fentanyl shit?
Yeah.
Did something maybe more sinister happen?
Can I give y'all my opinion on that?
Yeah.
To me, like, even though he the headliner of that show, I feel like he not responsible for what people do inside the show. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
no.
everybody their own person. Like, he
Right.
can't tell people to not smoke, not
Right.
to do drugs. That's their life. They gonna do what they want.
Right.
Right.
You know what
but,
I'm saying?
But where it comes, well, I mean, no, and I agree with you, by the way. But where I think, when it comes to these concerts, he also like he kind of like sets the scene up where like everyone's just like wild, aggravated, like fuck yeah, this is Travis Scott, and we're gonna mosh and we're gonna have fun, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong, we've been doing this for concerts and rock concerts for decades. But like and unfortunately things like this actually have been happening for decades. But it's weird to see it's so concentrated, and I don't know. It's just tough to see because, like you said, he should have stopped the concert but continued going, and I guess went on for like another 30 minutes after he was after he found out. But again, like at the same time, it's so complicated because is it his fault? I mean, not. He literally just came to perform. He's like his job, show up, do his thing, get out.
And then whoever his PR, I don't know. This like I really learned from like mistakes and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, say he went to David Buster after. Like, they didn't have to put that out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just is already a worse situation.
Yeah,
they
it's
just
bad.
making it worse. Like, he didn't care. It's like he didn't know. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like you can't. I don't know.
And you got to go eat somewhere.
It's
like, stop it. And maybe it's the only place open. Dave and Buster's obviously, like, PR-wise doesn't sound good because it seems like a
The
playland.
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
like,
the
I
PR
just played-
just, I'm like, oh, man.
He just had like a burger and started playing Frogger, and you're just like,
Yeah.
excuse me.
But do they even know what they got themselves into yet by that time? They're probably sitting scrolling through Twitter being like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
While they're there.
Yeah, well,
What a disaster.
That's why, like, if I ever get bigger, I'm gonna be laid back. Like, I'm not worrying about nobody, cause like one thing and you could just get canceled and like, I ain't gonna lie. If I was the baby, like I remember we was talking about this last time, I would hate to lose $350 a night. That's how much they getting for these shows.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Imagine you got 2 of those, $350. That's $500,000 damn near. You know what I'm saying?
And even minus the everything else, you're still getting like a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. So I like certain topics you just gotta keep on your own. I don't know, just stay to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, when you see people like, these are 2 incidents on stage, the baby and the Travis Scott thing. What do you see as an artist, like knowing that you are coming up and then knowing that 100% can and will be you?
Shit, mind your business. That's what I do to this day. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Especially if like, like even with the Boosie thing, like, like bro, you don't like, you don't like. He can. When you shout out my UPS guy, like like
you go.
what you like, you know what I'm saying. You don't go that way, so why even worry about it? I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah, I'm doing me. I don't got nothing to do.
I think there's elements to where, like, especially with like Astroworld, I think that he's leaning so much into some of like what I would say a little bit more of like the white drug culture with where he's going with that. Because there's a lot of influences of like Tomorrowland in his set. Just the way that it like that kind of like eerie like hole to hell that he set up on stage there, and then it says like see you on the other side. They're playing into that imagery that we're expecting from like a lot of these like EDM concerts.
Yeah, for sure.
And so when he realizes that like these avid wild fans that are going to pay these ticket prices are these like drugged out white kids.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of a representation of where our culture is at. Where we just got to chill on these fucking drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
like, stop blaming Travis Scott for like having fucking drugged out fans all the time.
Yeah.
Like, he should have stopped the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how would he have ever known that all these people were literally? Are we not mad at the people that trampled the people? Like, Travis Scott his foot didn't hit anybody that killed him.
No.
The people around him killed each other.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, that's the saddest part about the humanity.
Yeah, that's what I hate though. Like,
Yeah,
they just gonna, you know, and then let him try to do at least he trying to, like, you know, support the families and
100%
and things like that. I could see
paying for all the funerals.
You know what I'm saying? I could see if he wasn't trying to do none of that, then you could try to counsel him. But, you know, mistakes happen. He ain't perfect.
No, and yeah, exactly. Mistakes happen, and you know, you can't get caught up in like that, like trying to be, you know, get leveled down to canceling yourself like over something that literally wasn't your fault. You know? And that's a tough one. You know what I mean? And I asked that question because, you know, me and LJ, we looked at this a lot. We looked to the future a little bit, and you're like, okay, we see them like older brothers and sisters. You see the, like, you know, what's happening, what might happen, the mistakes and whatever, and you're like, okay, let me learn from this ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you gotta guard yourself from, you know, getting in that kind of ordeal.
But, like, I'm gonna keep it on with you. My brother and sister, like, I ain't gonna say they perfect, but they ain't really make mistakes. They always on some positive shit.
Word.
Where we come from really was the mistakes. I ain't gonna lie, because if I feel like my brother and sister, they got me the right way, so they not mistakes. Like, people who, like, I got cousins, you know, like, I got a little cousin, man, well, an older cousin. His name D-John. Like, I'm 22 now. He been in jail from 15 to 23. He 23.
Sheesh.
In and out of jail.
Sheesh.
He ain't never, every year before his birthday. So I look at, like, people like that, like, damn, man, I gotta, you know.
You gotta pay attention.
Well, it's crazy, though. Like, for me, like, I have a nonprofit that works in Imperial.
Yeah.
And these kids aren't allowed to make any mistakes.
Yeah.
You have to walk such a tight rope.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people make some wildly reckless decisions that you can't impede in because it's life and death stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, more often than not, like, especially in the neighborhood you grew up in,
Yeah.
dude, the eyes are so on you, whether it's a helicopter,
Yep.
a video camera,
Yep.
or a cop that just won't fucking stop watching.
Yeah.
I see you every single day and like hit you for trespassing.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, my
Stupid.
family lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So I mean, I celebrate anyone like yourself who's able to like walk through that because you have to. It's a tightrope.
yeah, the police always mess with me. I ain't gonna lie. They know me for sure. And, like, I just feel like the struggle make mistakes. I mean, the mistakes, you know, like coming from the struggle, it make you make mistakes because some people don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people our age, like, youngest, they don't want jobs. You know, like I said, the drugs is taking over, you feel me?
Yeah.
People don't want to get no job nowadays. They want easy money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, to a level, like I understand all the arguments because it's like, dude, like, what am I gonna do? Work for some fucking person at UPS? Like, I don't want to work for you or get paid shit or be treated like shit from you. I already have enough problems on my own.
Nah,
you know?
I'm gonna give y'all the raw. It's risky mistakes though. Like where we come from, like, niggas was flocking, stealing, shit, selling drugs, like, just doing what they had to do. You feel me? Like, and sometimes I be telling them, like, dang, bro, you gotta, like, get to it because it's like you don't want to do that all your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna lead two places.
Yeah.
That are in jail.
How were you able to grow up in that community but be able to look outside of it? You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's difficult to have vision past it when you grow up in that space.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. It really was the marijuana in my family, for sure. Cause, like, I used to get high. Like, I call my sis, like, man, I was getting high as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all I was doing in my life. And I'll call my sister, like, damn, man, I can't get no fucking job or none of that. Like, just crying. Not actually crying, but, like, just whining to her and shit.
Yeah.
Just in your emo Nemo shit.
Yeah, so one day, like, I'm just getting high, and I'm like, man, I gotta stop this shit for real, bro. I ain't doing nothing in my life. So the weed really helped me, like, and once I stopped, I really started, like, applying that pressure that I need to, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Because you're a hard worker. All you really have to do is like pull out the crutch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You know, hustle bones.
Yeah.
Hustle bones.
That House of Bones.
Yeah, that's important, you know what I mean? And I totally, you know, feel that way for a lot of things. But also, like, you know, I would say that, and this is for everyone, not people that are just in like the hood, for instance. You know, you can be in a suburbia, and you know, but the cap on your suburbia is, you know, a certain amount of money or a certain level of employee. But it's like, no, I want high, I want better, I want higher.
Well, yeah, like that's how it was for me in Minnesota, right?
Totally. Yeah,
like I'm
same
from
here.
Rochester, Minnesota. It's got about 110,000 people.
Yeah.
Went to school up in Minneapolis for college, but there was this element to my thought process when I was in Minnesota where I was like, Minnesota's ceiling is like LA's floor, but there's actually like a gap to that space. And so, and I felt like, to me, it was like a generational gap. Like I had to take this generational leap that my parents, like very well off, very well meaning, great relationship, gave me literally freaking everything. But I wanted to take one extra risk to be able to hopefully break through kind of the stratosphere for my family. And I felt like it was a little bit more possible in LA than it was in Minnesota.
No, you're right. All right, you're right. I agree with you.
But it's a scary jump.
Yep.
And what's weird for a kid like you that actually grew up in LA is there is so many people like me risking everything out here, risking generational wealth to be able to make it happen.
I agree.
And what a weird competition to kind of be in. Even though we're not in competition together, we're actually like totally supporting each other.
I agree. I agree with you with that because I feel the same way. You just get a point in your life. Like I want my own. You know, like I could go that way, but it's like, nah, I don't want to get it off them. You know, I want to. I feel it. I get it on my own for sure.
Yeah. No, I totally feel you. Same thing. Like I could, like, if it was up to like my parents' words, I could have been fucking selling insurance for goodness sake. You know, but I was like, no, like I want more out of my life. I want to enjoy it too. You know, and be better and like step out of this like you know safe position here, and then I go out for something more for greater for myself. Then I know that I'm gonna, you know, and I'm not only am I gonna enjoy, but I'm going to have a better time for my future kids and my future family. Because they're gonna have a better life because I'm happy and not mad all the fucking time that I chose, you know, the safe route and I can't get the extra stuff that I've ever always wanted. You know, and that, you know, like I said, this is for everyone because you don't want to be caught in that cycle because it's all really a cycle and the levels are different. You know, someone always used to tell me, you know, you could be broke at a high level. You know, and it doesn't matter if you're making $500,000. You can be broke as shit and always still be worrying about bills.
Right.
Yeah, money don't make you happy for sure. Money brings more problems anyway.
Word. So I don't know. I just see that, and I see that. But it's important to know that like ahead of time, like we keep saying, because you're looking forward to the future and getting ready to like really blow up, and also be able to have your assets in order, and like, as you're walking the path of having a solid foundation under you. You know, that's what's up.
One thing I think that's interesting about your career is. The song Uno that blew you up, like you were playing with different cultures, right? You're playing with an identity that you obviously like grew up in. But now with your career, you're even willing. You're like kind of tinkering around with like the TikTok world as like a rapper.
Like, I kind of bounced in that because like nowadays, like some rappers be like, oh, TikTok is corny. Nah, bro, that's just a different revenue. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to be the rapper that just don't just get money off of like rapping. I want to do acting, TikTok, whatever, gaming, streaming, podcast. I would do whatever, anything to secure the bag. I'll do it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So that's what keeps you away from the idea of like I'm too cool for this. It's like I'm trying to make money. I'm hustling.
I be myself, man. You know, you got to. You know what I'm saying? Like if TikTok was to offer any of these rappers a bag, you think they'd turn it down? No, because I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Dude, people like I'm sure people were like, YouTube is stupid back in 2007 or something.
Man, I was just with DDG, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just did the Blueface thing and I just looked at the views he got. I said, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like me and bro be talking about this all the time. Like I'm finna start streaming and things like that. Cause it's just like people want to see what you doing in your regular day of life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I should start doing that.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know,
so you're gonna get on Fortnite and start streaming? Like
like probably not Fortnite, but I play like Call of Duty.
Oh,
like
okay.
that. You know what I'm saying? 2K or something.
I'm sure you can do good with streaming. Yeah, I'm 100%. And that's even boosted a lot of people's just like not revenue, but like they're just name and likeness, if you will. Because people really might recognize them streaming, and they're like, oh snap, you're like a full blown rapper. Like oh snap, you do this. Oh snap, you do that. Like you become like this person that's watching you, like their whole like a friend almost, like someone you always follow over there.
And this why, like, I did this interview because, bro, I know how it feels to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be acting too bougie nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the humble dude. Like, because I remember I came from nothing. Like, I ain't had no money, like, a lot of money that I'm getting right now or making. Like, I ain't have support. Still to this day, I don't. Especially where you come from. Like, people don't support us, bro. You know what I'm saying? They only support you till it's popular. Right. So, like, say if you had a dude, right, a regular dude, hey, bro, can you come to my podcast, talk about your life? He say no. And then y'all get Drake or something. Now he want to come and do the interview, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm the type of guy, I don't care who on there, I'm going to do it because it's going to help both of us, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
That's the crazy part about LA.
Yeah.
Because, like, things change quick.
Yeah.
For sure.
Me and you talk about this all the time. It's like, you know, we you know, it's important that we talk to, you know, everyone. Because you never freaking know, you know, what's going to happen. You know, I don't know what's going to happen to you. And, like, you could be on top of the mountain tomorrow. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, like, we just want to have a conversation with people before they leave us to the mountain.
Before they leave us.
Leave to the mountain. You know what I mean? Like, shit. We're like, I can't even email you anymore.
Y'all too, though. It just take connection. Because I be looking at Aiden Ross, too. Like, man, I think he was just, what he was doing? Streaming or twitching? Whatever.
Yeah, he started streaming. Then he started doing, like, the bathtub streams.
Yeah.
Now he just does those like, sus streams.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy because, like,
he played.
I don't understand the popularity. That's not to say I don't like him, but how did it happen so fast?
I'm finna tell you what he did.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, he used to like he play gay. He ain't really gay. Like, he do gay shit to, like, any famous people that come in there, he'll do like some sus stuff.
Right. He likes to do it to rappers too. Yeah, like more hard guys.
Yeah, and they'll get mad, and then it's a reaction, and then all that is blowing up, turn into a meme. You know what I'm saying? So it'll go up like that, but like. That's hustling for sure. I'm not saying I'll go that way, but I just like that. Just telling me, like, if he could do it, man, y'all can do it. We can do it. Everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, but a lot of people. Never mind.
See how much money he made off it? He turned.
Stupid.
I think 2.5 now.
He turned down 2.5 a month.
Right.
Sheesh.
From they're not releasing what, and he's just like, it just wasn't worth it at the time.
Jeez.
I feel it though, bro. You want to be your own self entrepreneur. I can't even pronounce
entrepreneur. It. Yeah.
There you go, man. Cause like it's like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everything be like advanced. Like, this money you finna give me look good, but I can make that by myself maybe in a year, maybe.
I can call Chase and just ride up alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? You know, but you know, one thing I also like want to mention is like, you know. We in the past of like old rappers, for some reason there was like this separation between like the black people and like the Mexicans for some reason, like it made in my head it made no sense because like we're like very similar in many respects. We just in many respects.
I'm keeping 100 with you. That's how jail is though. So I think that's where it started from, bro. Cause like if you go to jail, like I ain't been in jail. I just know from like pops and homies and things like that. Like you can't eat, you can't go to this table, you can't answer this phone, you can't, or you know they got different rules. You'll get handled real.
But
it's
like
crazy.
They build separation in that space.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but no, and I totally get it. I totally understand it, and I respect that. If I go to jail, hopefully I don't. But
no, you ain't going to jail.
Hell no, because I might as well shoot myself.
I mean, he probably will go to jail.
Yeah.
We're gonna bomb my boy out, man.
The question is how. The question is how. But anyway, but I'm not even gonna get to how that you know that's probably like puppeteered and whatever. I'm not even gonna get to that.
Sure.
But I do but like now as like a new generation, especially yourself and even the Blueface, you guys had 2 music videos where we're just like, no, we're together, we collaborate, we tacos, cuantos, whatever, and then like we're like we party together, and because like we're not that much different.
You want me to keep it 100 with you, bro? I don't think I'll do a song like that no more, because other dudes that did songs like that is like playing with their culture, like remember, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like things just be about taco, burrito. Mine wasn't like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I did Uno, mine was like about my like environment. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just with them type of sounds, in that beat. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to my Latino culture though. You know what I'm saying? Cause they be tripping on that, bro. Like certain rappers, I ain't gonna lie, I got ate up. I'm like, dang, I don't mean no harm. It's because other dudes though just coming like burritos and tacos and shit like that.
Okay.
We gotta stop allowing people to like be so bothered by playful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
it's a real issue.
no, but look, you
Like
got
you were playful with it.
yeah, but you gotta understand. Like I ain't even saying me, I'm saying other. Like it was like 10 other songs coming like that. It's like now you playing my culture. Like it just
God,
a
I
game,
get that.
No,
you
I got
know?
it. Yeah. But
And that gets annoying.
Yeah, no, because it totally gets filtered through. First of all, burritos are actually not even Mexican, by the way. They're totally American, by the way. I just found that out. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, and like they're so.
Wait, they're like white hipster? Like, what are they?
Like Americans went in there and like fucking put flour tortilla on a taco and then they
it's
fucking
like
wrapped it.
It's like orange chicken.
Yeah, and then they fucking wrapped it and they're like,
I
oh,
ain't gonna lie to you,
burrito,
bro.
and then no, it's not what it is. In American. And then
I love the story of like General Tso's chicken, where they're like, yo, these fucking stupid white people, we're just gonna start serving them this shit.
It's like Jesus fucking fry and put in orange sauce for Jesus Christ. Like fine, we'll call it Chinese, whatever. And then like same with Mexican restaurants. Now you always find burritos in Mexican restaurants.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta give it to him though, man. That's theirs, man. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, you're trying to steal burritos right now from the stands? Like, you're a crazy person. What couch am I on?
I gotta give him to burritos, man.
Dude, okay, no, I just want to hold on 1 second because you go into any restaurant right now, like now we have like catfish tacos, which is and then you got like fucking putting avocados and French fries and burritos, and then like now and now I'm sure now Mexican restaurants serve hamburgers and shit, so it's like. It's all mixed in. Like we're here, we're all like here in California, and then we're all like kind of like blending shit. Like you got people are making fucking Indian burritos for God's sake. Like it's all I don't know
Or a
what the fuck.
sushi burrito?
Sushi burritos?
Disgusting.
I don't know what's happening anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like what? So listen, I get it, Japanese. I'm sorry, but like now we have sushi burritos over here.
Yeah,
you know. And what I'm saying it's just it's. We, as time goes on, we tend to blend, with each other. And, we don't need to make fun of it. We're trying to put an ode to it. Like, that song, Cuantos Tacos, was not obviously making fun of your culture. It's just to make it like, hey, uno, dos, tres, put the 4 tacos and put the beans and rice on the side. You know what I mean?
And, I hear what Cam's saying right now, and I'm just saying, hit him up in the comments.
No.
Demolish him in the comments.
Hey, they finna blow him up in the comments.
Yeah.
They don't be one.
You know what? No,
subscribe, hit that notification bell, and blow him up.
I don't even give a shit because I have never lied on this podcast. So until you call me out for lying one day, and then we'll go there. But until you can until you can find a lie, then I'll start talking.
Oh
okay?
my God, he's done.
But yeah, no.
So I need a new co-host, AMBJAAY. You start next week.
All right, let's do it.
No. I'm just saying, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So like, I'm curious, now. Have you started looking at like things of the new technology that you want to intersect yourself into outside of obviously streaming and stuff like that? Like, have you started looking at like these like metaverses and stuff like that? Like, or do you like plan on maybe doing like in-game concerts and kind of integrating yourself into the new future technology, or is it like where do you see where your performance is and where you're going into putting yourself in that position like for the kids?
I ain't gonna lie, for kids.
Yeah. The kids that are growing up with this all brand new technology.
I would love to, like, how Travis Scott did the thing with Fortnite.
Yep.
I would love to do that, like,
Yep.
get more into with games and things like that. But besides that, I would love to get in Bitcoin and things like that. Like, what's that thing called? I'm gonna get into
NFTs?
that for sure.
Yeah, and then you probably NFT your chain, bro.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Can y'all explain to me like how that is on the podcast? Like how that works?
I'm gonna give you the basic information because this is really actually all I really understand.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, non-fungible token. It is essentially it's an item on the blockchain that cannot be copied. But I mean you can copy it, but it won't be the like it has an original code essentially to it.
Yeah, it's a real
original.
like transferable, traceable, and trackable digital copyright.
Yeah.
Basically. So
digital
let's say
copyright, yeah.
so like one of the things that like even Gary Vee was talking about recently is like for an artist like yourself, you could NFT your album art.
Yep.
Let someone say like, yo, this is my album art for my next album. Let's have you buy into it. You can then decide what you want for like those transfers. So the person that like bought it, for example, can get 20% of royalties thereafter. If it was transferred ever again, you could continue to get 80%. But you could even like kind of crowd fund your ability to have that art. So then when we're in Mark Zuckerberg's, hopefully, please God, it's not Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse.
Yeah, wait for it.
that like all those little digital skins, like so like a Fortnite skin, if someone like made that and that's in that space, that's actually theirs. Like there's actually digital ownership.
That's crazy.
For once.
Yeah.
Before, you know, like let's say a Picasso and someone like takes a picture of it, it could be screenshotted all over the place.
Yeah.
That person, if someone sold it, they couldn't sell it. It's
Right.
like whatever Picasso's like foundation could say, hey, that's actually ours.
Right.
But there's no trackability to where those screenshots are happening. With this, everything is always attached.
Yeah. You can
So you know where it is, and
That's fire.
we're getting into a weird. It's a weird but beautiful space, I think.
100%.
Hopefully, giving more power back to the people as long as we don't let Mark Zuckerberg steal it.
Yeah, he totally will. First of all, metaverse is already been a thing, but because like for instance, like, you know, we grew up when internet was just happening, AOL was just happening, Yahoo was just happening, Google was just happening, and we're like, okay, and then we adapted to like, you know, now we have, you know, Google in our phone, and I can just tell Google like find me this, and immediately, which is amazing, right? But like, you know, think about where that's transitioned from now, from like us being 7 years old until now. We're like, holy shit, my mom's whole computer times 10 is in my phone.
Yeah.
You know, and now we're looking at like the metaverse of people just moving around, you know, having meetings and shit. And like, look at that, like 17 years down the line, your whole like we're gonna be, you know, people that, you know, granted, you know, climate change doesn't happen and there's fucking floods everywhere. People are going to be, you know, taking vacations and shit in the meta universe, and they're like, I'm flying to Japan, and you just
I ain't gonna lie to you.
and you start seeing, you know, all these crazy stuff in VR goggles.
In a couple years, I think it ain't gonna be no more gas, no more water, things like that. Like they don't make movies for nothing. I feel like we're gonna have flying cars that
Right.
you just charge. I don't know. I think like that. Like I really like look at the Tesla. Like in a minute, cars are just gonna be driving themselves.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't gonna like it's gonna be crazy. Robot dogs. I ain't seen some shit. I'm like, damn.
Well,
Yeah, I
This
hate
shit
those
getting out of
robot
hand.
dogs, dude.
Well, what's amazing is that, like, you know, always say the future is here. We're just broke. You okay?
Yeah.
Like, if I want to get a robot dog, if I want to get a, you know, the Tesla that drives itself, I always talk about how I can do a shootout with a robot dog and a Tesla. Well, I'm not even there. You know what I mean? Like, in a drone. Imagine the shit that I can pull. Like, I can pull terrorism, like full blown, and multiples of people, and like with a drone, a robot dog, and a Tesla, and I'm not even present.
Because they just put a gun on one of
That'd
those
be
dogs,
fire.
right?
Yeah, they just put a gun on one of those
I
dogs.
hate that.
Yeah, and then you can put a gun on a drone. Like, you can do all this stuff. I mean, listen, I'm not evil, but I'm not giving away terrorist plans either.
You give this terrorist plan away almost every episode right now.
But doesn't it sound fun? Doesn't it sound fun? I mean, that sounds fucking lit. Like, I'm just saying, like, if a fucking Tesla pulled up and started launching shit, and then, like, all of a sudden, okay, you destroy that, right? Because I'm thinking video game, right? You destroy the car, and then all of a sudden, fucking, the boss, the robot dog comes out and starts shooting, right? Then you have to bomb that fucking thing, and then a fucking drone pops out of it, too, and it starts, like, that's like 30, 40, 50 people. You know, it's doing, like,
And
Travis
then
Scott numbers.
They got drones that got small drones. Like I remember I seen the movie. It's like 100 drones. I'm like, God damn, I forgot what movie that was though.
Yeah, and like, listen, the best technology typically comes from the military on down. Okay, they have been having drones for a while. Okay, and they've been bombing motherfuckers from a mile high. You
From
know,
Tampa Bay, dude.
in Tampa, right? So now we can probably do it with like, you know, $400. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I
That's
don't know.
chaos.
I'm just.
I don't think for 100. I feel like it's gonna take a little more money for some shit like that. It's gonna
Yeah.
take a little more money.
Well, I
ain't
mean,
gonna lie.
Still in the millions, bud.
Yeah.
Best Buy, listen, whatever. I'm just saying, Best Buy has some pretty good drones out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I saw the weight. Like, he's like, oh, we can carry 12 pounds. I'm like, oh, interesting. Anyway, so
But the metaverse is gonna be wild. Like,
Yeah.
so the kids that I'm always working with, they're playing Roblox.
yeah.
Roblox actually just went up 30% this week.
Well, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
But so like one of the things you'll be able to do is like you'll be able to sell like Hustle Bone shirts
Yeah.
as an NFT.
Yep.
And then the kids will be able to buy it to just for their Roblox character.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But then at some point, we're gonna be able to turn into our Roblox character.
Right.
So it's actually gonna be first person.
Right.
And it's so funny. Like one of the things that all the kids always want is Roblox money because they want to put like Supreme sweatshirts on.
Right.
Or like have little backpacks.
Right.
It's not very expensive, but like kids are buying digital stuff all the time.
All the time, and
Yeah.
Supreme's making money off of that. Nike's gonna be having digital stores. You can buy NFT Nikes. You're gonna have, like I said, like let's just say you NFT your chain. Someone's gonna want your chain on their skin.
Their
or
little
whatever.
character.
Oh, that's hard.
In your heart and your hat, and then so people are gonna be like, oh, sick! Like I have AMBJ, chain and hat. This is my shit now, and then you're getting a kickback off of that.
Oh, that's hard. That's nice.
And then who knows what it actually turns into over
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
It's gonna turn into like, because it's gonna be wild of what it totally becomes.
I think it's gonna become people's whole world. You know what I mean? Like I think of even people that are on the internet now and they're just tweeting all day. Imagine people seriously like they're on a VR goggles, or like, and it becomes like less annoying to your eyes. And then all of a sudden you're in there all day. Like you're traveling, you're meeting people. Somebody's gonna meet their best friend or maybe even future wife through the metaverse and not even meet them ever.
I'm gonna be such an angry grandpa. Like I'm gonna have some kid be like, I'm gonna go to an AMBJAAY concert over in the metaverse. I'm gonna be like, fuck you, I'm breaking your goggles.
Hey, that shit gonna be crazy. That's how concerts really gonna be in a minute.
Yeah.
I hope we can stay live.
Yeah, and like, well, I mean, what I noticed is like, the coronavirus kind of like started to accelerate the advent of like these technologies. So where like the future kind of does look like that. Because if we're all like too worried and staying inside and too worried about climate change and shit, then we're gonna have so many different meetings that are virtual and we're not gonna meet each other physically. I think it's stupid, but like, not stupid. I think I love to meet people in person, obviously, but there's gonna be a select few people that's now, but it's gonna be a bigger and bigger group of people that just be like, hey, I'm just gonna meet you in the metaverse. That's too far. The drive is an hour. I can't do it. So I don't know.
Like our avatars are gonna be on this stupid podcast.
Yeah, that would be so
and you just,
stupid.
like, spawn you in the middle.
Yeah, But
that's the way it's gonna be for a little bit.
But then it's gonna like okay, but let's be serious here. Like when I saw the metaverse, I thought it was really interesting because like you're turning yourself into like some weird like green dragon or whatever, and then like then you're gonna be like I identify as a green dragon, call me green dragon, and then like you meet into whatever they're like. Whatever, some really fucking 1,000-pound person, and then they'd be like, "How dare you not call me Green Dragon?" You know what I mean? And then it's like now we started getting into the whole politics or whatever, and then like the metaverse like reads.
So you're telling me you're not gonna march for the Green Dragon's rights in the metaverse?
No, what I'm saying. What I am saying is like the whole political correctness or whatever is 100% going to be implemented in there.
Oh, for sure.
And then it's going to be scanning your words that you say because it's already that good, by the way. And then it's going to be like kicked out. Like I can't enter the meta universe because I said someone's fat or something. I don't know, and or someone's going to call me short, and then I kick them off. I don't know. I don't get so. I don't know how this whole world's going to be. I'm just throwing out conspiracies there, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
What are you looking forward to within like your music career right now? What are you really game planning towards?
I just want like more success, really. More plaques. I treat plaques like NBA trophies. I treat it like we playing basketball. You feel me? And then eventually, I want to just transition into like probably acting. Just different stuff, really.
Okay.
Modeling, like I like wearing, like, I like getting dressed. That's what my family do. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
We like getting fly. That's like the second thing we like doing.
You don't have the merch line out yet, do you?
Mm-mm.
It's coming.
It's coming.
All right.
It's coming. Like right now, the guy finna pull up right now. Like for these type of hats, that hats and things like that.
Oh, dope. What does it say?
This one,
Grind until you die. All right.
Yeah, this one ain't mine. This
but
one
you're gonna
bought.
do trucker hats.
Yeah.
All right,
we got
dope.
Trucker hat, short. Sis getting to it. Shout out Sis and bro, man. They getting it right.
Yeah,
man.
if she was looking at me over there, she was like, "It's coming. It's coming soon."
for sure.
Is it gonna be like AMBJAAY.com? Where's everybody gonna find that?
That's what we working on right now. What it gonna be? Yeah.
Dope.
What's up?
That's gonna be fun.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I don't really get in tune. Like I let my, I be outside ducking. My managers is really managers, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I be like doing all type of shit, really.
Yeah.
Like I tune in when I need to. You feel me?
That's
they
dope.
got it though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what it's about, having a squad. It's so cool that you have like it's your family unit here.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
and that's where you can trust it that it's in your best interest.
Yeah, they got your back.
And it's for everyone.
Like, cause I know I was getting on my sister's nerves. She trying to find the fun shit. I'm like, just do whatever. And then like he put it on there, and I'm like, oh, that shit too small. You feel me? So I'm like, damn. So I know sis like, man, this nigga getting on my nerves, man.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of NBA, you not only met but did a song with NBA YoungBoy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm, oh my god, I got confused. Blueface.
I wish I
To
was.
me, like almost to me, they're like the same person. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
So Blueface, excuse me, and like so like I Blueface is huge. He's like a young artist that's going up. He has a fucking blue camouflage house.
Yeah, that's my boy. He real humble. Shout out my guy, man. Yeah, all right. You hear my boy.
Yeah. So,
Shout out my boy.
like I'm looking like if you had an option to see like in the future, who would you want to collaborate with like next or in the future?
I ain't gonna lie, it's only two people. Like one, cause I've been fucking with him, and it'd be like good for marketing. One is Lil Baby, and then two is Drake. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Drake really changed people's lives. You feel me?
Word.
And I was almost there. I almost had Drake on Uno, and I called him like once. I swear, I had Lil Baby on Uno too.
Sheesh.
But QCP, his what's that? Is it his manager, bro? It ain't his manager, but it's his. What is QCP too? Okay, yeah, my bad. So I guess he didn't like his verse, cause like Lil Baby don't rap to like you know what? That's a West Coast type beat. You know
Okay. So there's a little like politics to it.
Yeah, like I don't think they liked his verse. You know what I'm saying? Cause he on like down south beats. You feel me? South beats.
But Lil Baby did a song with fucking Dua Lipa. Like what?
But it was fire too. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been a good marketing for me. Like if I was a label and I seen he would have hopped on it, I would have just ran with it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm like kind of a novice rap fan in a sense. Like I love rap. I grew up on it, but I still don't always know the ins and outs. But one of the things that I kind of unanimously hear is Drake's like the best out.
Yeah.
Why is that so unanimous right now?
Because you never seen a guy from decades still relevant to this day.
So it's just longevity.
Yes, because like nowadays, like that's what people kind of mess up at. Like it's hard to stay without doing anything negative. Just your music, you just blowing up like that. You still here today. Like you ain't have to do nothing. Like Drake don't have to do. People be doing negative shit to stay relevant. He like not to me like. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never did nothing. Unless somebody got a rumor on him, you know what I'm saying, that was negative. Like when he had a kid with the porn star. Yeah. That's the only
But that was just fun, right?
Yeah. Not to me because I feel like he didn't want nobody to... Like, he wasn't hiding...
Oh, so he didn't want it out.
He didn't want it out.
He wasn't hiding his child. He didn't want the people to know his
that's what I forgot how messy that guy.
Pusha T put it out.
Yeah, like
that's right.
That's weirdo shit. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta keep certain shit to yourself.
But with that being said, like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was a big fan of Pusha T, and I kind of still am. But like, if you look at Pusha T's success versus Drake's success, it's not even fucking close.
So did that end Pusha T? Like that beef?
I haven't heard Push. I mean, no, not really. It didn't make him mad. Didn't know him mad or whatever. But like at the same time, you know, no one's rushing to go get Pusha T's album after that.
Oh, okay.
It ain't even because of the beef. It's just like Drake really a cold nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
It's like
so just as you as an artist watching him, you're like, this guy's nonstop.
Yes.
Got it.
Nobody. I don't care. Nobody's messing with that guy. Like music, if he dropped and you finna drop with him, you might as well, redate it. That's the word for it. That ain't even a word. Redate it. Because he finna be relevant for these 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Probably Kanye. Kanye probably the only one, to me, that's my opinion, that could keep up with him.
Well, I mean, like, Lil Wayne. But Lil Wayne put him on. That's already up there. Right.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I say Lil Wayne too. That's my guy too. But he took over.
Wow.
I just feel like our age, my age, I'm talking about my age group. They gonna pick Drake over Lil Wayne. I'm just saying. I just feel like that. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
And I guess that's because like I'm a 34-year-old guy, so that's where that's a little weird for me to hear. Yeah. Because I definitely grew up like with the Jay-Z and Kanye and Eminem.
Yeah. But Lil Wayne is the best rapper. Not to cut you off. It's just Drake relate to the young culture more than Lil Wayne because he about metaphors and really talking. Talking his talk. But Drake got like songs you can play in the club. You could play at a kickback, a party. Lil Wayne don't really make songs like that, in my opinion, no more.
Yeah.
So that's why Drake, like, more, I feel like.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah. No, you're totally on point with that because, I mean, I remember Drake, like, when he was popping back when I was in middle school, and he just was doing it for years on years and years and years. Yeah, the only person who can do it as well as was probably at his level has been doing it for that long is Kanye West. But Kanye West kind of has ups and downs in music wise. Yeah. And then like literally move the date. They had a whole thing when they were about to release their songs at the same time. Drake released who I don't forget who was first, but Kanye moved his album out of the way because they're waiting to drop their album at the same time. The most recent.
You know, it's crazy though. Why not come together and do it bigger? Like, well, I would, what I would have did a song for a song. I got a song on your album, and you got a song on my album. Sure. That would have went. Sure. Oh my God.
But you know what though? Like that whole competition boosted both of their albums. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now you're waiting. Okay, who's better? Who's better? Yeah, of course. Yeah, they didn't play get on each other's albums, but like you listen to the Kanye West album and you listen to the Drake.
I'm
album.
I can't really listen. I don't know. That ain't really my style. I don't really listen to Kanye West album. I listen to it, but I can't get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Drake is like, I don't know. It's like some shit. If you drunk, you just gonna be lit. Yeah. Are you high? Just like, yeah, that's the vibe right now.
I need to
watch. I know. I do like some of like Kanye's like religious stuff. But yeah, since he stopped being with Jay-Z, like Otis, for example, for me is like one of my favorite songs like of all time.
Fire.
And but it's just not the same. No, he needs Jay-Z as a big brother in order to like stabilize the kind of the wildness.
Yeah. I guess they're not together. I don't know what happened there.
Kim did not stabilize that.
No, Kim did not help anything.
My boy Kanye crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I just feel like he just be going through real life stuff. You know, and as he got older, he just changed a lot. You know, he just changed. You feel me?
I think for me, the reason he kind of humanizes myself because I'm like, if I were like a rapper, I think I'd be kind of Kanye-ish.
Word.
Because I think I would get a little loosey-goosey with that much fame and power. I don't know. The demons are out there for real. And he just gets caught in them.
Word. I mean, now, first of all, shout out to Kanye. He's now with a black girl now. Shout out to Kanye.
Oh, Kanye?
Yeah, he's with a black girl now. He's back normal.
Kanye West?
Yeah, Kanye West. And a beautiful girl, by the way.
Where you going?
She's like some model. Some like hot.
Oh, it's over with Kim K?
You can't go from Kim K to Instagram.
No.
Because Kim went.
No, she's hot.
It's over with?
She's
she's with Pete Davidson now.
It's over with?
She's with Pete Davidson,
Who's
bro.
That?
That tall white dude, gangly guy who was with Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Look. She's cute. She's mad hot. Her.
Nah, bro. I need Kim K.
I mean, Kim K.
She's hot.
B, dude.
Dude, come on, bro. She's hot.
Nah.
And you don't know who Pete Davidson is? Show me who Pete Davidson is.
Oh,
real
Lord
quick.
have mercy.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at her new boo.
Oh my God, Almighty.
You're gonna love it.
This fucking
I'm surprised off that because you know
that's her new guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got him.
So Kanye West won that battle.
He rich for sure though. Huh?
Oh, he's funny.
He's on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Like, oh Jesus.
And then what he did. Well, so the all of the Kardashians are starting to go for white guys now.
Yeah.
So they got MGM, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep.
And then they have Travis Scott.
Yeah, they're Travis.
Not Travis.
Travis Barker.
Travis Scott and Travis Barker.
Yeah.
But so now Travis Barker, and then so she went with the gangly, tatted, pale, kind of vampire looking.
It's kind of hilarious.
I can move on that fast though. I don't know. Like I can move on, but I'm not finna get in a relationship that fast. Like right back out of relationship, right back in one.
But you maybe you're in the relationship, but you're not mentally in the relationship, but you're almost doing it. Get in the relationship to say fuck you.
No,
you know what I mean?
She's visiting him in Staten Island. They're going to get a little pizza shop.
Come on. I would be in a relationship just to say f you, like a little bit.
Nope, it ain't never that serious. Especially if you at a certain level. Like, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I just live my life.
You don't like do the F you to your child's father.
Yeah. Cause y'all gonna eventually see.
That's true.
And he gonna hit that.
Forget about the kids.
You gotta go to Thanksgiving in like 3 weeks, bro.
Forget about the kids.
Hey, Kim K, you know you gonna double back. You gonna let my nigga go Kanye crazy in your shit again. Don't worry about nothing. Yeah, me. He gonna be in there again, man.
I thought I mean, I'm not trying to play the razor card, but it did look like everyone kind of went back to their corners. You know what I mean?
Come
like
on,
I don't know. I'm sorry, Ray LJ, but it is like Kanye went back to black girls and everybody, and like sometimes it happens like that. Listen, I did it a lot, like white women, and then like eventually they end up marrying some white guy at the end of the day. And like I guess I was like fun for now or whatever.
Well, the Kardashians didn't have any more black lives to screw up.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
they already fucked over basically every single celebrity dude.
It was either
Tyler, like, yo, let's go to some real sad emo white guys.
It was either Tyler Perry or bust. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It is what it is. You have to go up or gone.
Nah, I feel like they like NBA players, actors, and.
But LeBron James is taken,
No, they're gonna find the low key ones. Like, come on, didn't one of them have Lamar Odom? I'm tripping.
That's true.
Yeah.
One of them had Lamar Odom.
That's true.
And sent him to rehab multiple times.
Quick.
Man, you hear
Poor
me?
guy.
Why did
They
never
doing
mind.
something to
I'm
my
not
boys, man. Is it the vagina or what? What's going on?
Dude,
It's the mental.
It's
No,
a, no,
the
it's,
mental.
it's a mental, yeah. You know, I gotta be careful about this, but like, you know, I dated this one girl one time, right? Don't put the camera on me.
No, I'm not in this shot. I'm not in this shot.
I dated this one girl one time, right? And I realized, you know, whatever. Long story short, she was so opposite of me. Like, she was so different, and her parents were so different. But they always had, like, mental problems. Oh, I got to take a pill for this. Oh, I got to take a pill for that. Oh, this, that. And I can see, like, if you're dating a girl for a long time and she's so different from you, like, you know, I can see how it literally changes, like, your perspective, like, in a weird way. And it can almost, like, make you, like, it takes you away from like, your home base, from home. And you're like, all of a sudden, I'm operating in this space that's not even my own. And it's weird. And it's just like, now I'm, like, married or dating or having kids with you, and I have to stay with you. And, like, for long periods of time, and you're rich and money and this and that. So I can see how it goes down that path. I don't, you know, it's per person basis, but I can see if you're like dating a girl that's total opposite from you just for the cooch, you know, you can kind of go crazy because it's so opposite of what you're used to. Does that make any sense?
Nah, it do, but like no, you gotta.
So,
Like, I'm sorry, like if
I guess what he's asking you is, would you date Kim Kardashian?
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'll take her to Blamtown, but I won't cuff.
I would.
Oh, boom, bop, banger.
I'm gonna keep it buck with. I will Blamtown that thing down. You feel me? But like, I don't want, like, if I was to ever blow up, I don't want girls that people know about are already dated. That's like.
Got it. So you want to bring them up?
Yeah, like, not even bring them up. I want to be like, I'm low key. I don't like my things on the media. You know what I'm saying? Because at a point in life, you already can't do normal stuff. So when your relationship things is already on the internet, that's what make the Now we're gonna talk about that. That's what make the relationship
bad.
better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you already
yeah.
got all your public. Now she finna go to, like, with the Summer Walker album, man. We finna talk about this. Shout out sus, cause we finna talk about this. Yeah. So Summer Walker blew up. What's his name? London on the track for not taking care of his kids. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But it's just like, see shit like that. You know what I'm saying? People put all their business on social media.
Yeah, you talking
not
about,
just saying her though, but like people in general.
You're talking about that, plus tabloids, plus people in your ear, plus around the circles of rumors of this
You know
and
what
that.
I'm saying?
Plus your crazy weird relationship, plus money, plus
Especially TMZ, bro, man. I swear TMZ be on it, man.
They love to watch it burn.
What?
Oh, yeah. That's their whole thing.
I hate it.
That's their whole thing. You know, I'm trying, like, yeah, relationships are weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like in your future, it's like, it's not like a celebrity like that. It's like some TikTok star. Like, you're gonna be dating Charli D'Amelio, and then she's gonna be looking at you like, baby, like, so what do we do now to get more clicks? And then you're gonna be like, what? Like, I thought I was dating you for, like, you know, you and your personality, and then she's gonna be like, no, like, I'm here for, like, to make more money, and then, you know, I don't know, it's gonna be confusing over time.
Sometimes, like, even like, I feel like nowadays, you know, people even fake relationships, and sometimes you go fall in, like, love on a fake relationship, like, you know what I'm saying?
That happens, to say the least.
Well, that Nikita girl, she was like, she got caught like buying relationships on Instagram.
Nikita,
that she's like that, like, very famous, like, trans model.
Who?
But she paid a bunch of dudes to date her on Instagram.
Hey, I seen that though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
She's pretty hot.
It's a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, let's be what it
Pretty hot, dude. That's not even sus though. That's just like, just me being honest. I was confused for a second.
You're like, shout out to the doctor. You know what I'm saying?
But that was the first time that I understood that someone could actually, like, that some of these relationships on Instagram are just bought and paid for. That's scary.
It's weird. What's up, man? I think good stuff is coming, man. You know.
Sure.
You know, you got the new Nikes. We just want you to see them. You know, I want you to see them.
Appreciate you.
Take a picture. You know, when you put them on a little bit. I just want to see you flex.
I got you, gang. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a bucket in the motherfuckers and I'm gonna tag you in it. I'll be balling on these niggas.
That's what's up.
There we go.
Yo, I mean, I had a question for you, but I kind of forgot, to be frank with you. I'll ask you after. Okay. But yeah, you know, it's been lit. It's been lit. Yeah.
So where do they find you?
Who?
All the viewers out there.
Yeah.
Where they go find AMBJAAY.
AMBJAAY on Instagram, AMBJAAY on Twitter, AMBJAAY on TikTok, AMBJAAY on Google, AMBJAAY on Spotify, AMBJAAY on Apple, AMBJAAY everywhere. You hear me? Of course, a little like this. You already know what's going on.
I love it.
Man.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it so much.
Boys, appreciate y'all for the show,
Love it.
man.
Blow my boy up right here. Blow him up. Blow him
Yes,
up.
sir. Let's go.
And live from LA. This was Smart and Mild.
Smart and mild, y'all.
Smart mind.
We out.
Love, peace, and chicken grease. We out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Woo, woo.